I am Dr. Rayland McLannish, ship's engineer. I designed the collector that we use on the ship to bring in the condensation from the clouds, and I had worked on my second version of it and had taken it to a party for, you know, the big brass, the hubbub. Unfortunately, I hadn't quite calibrated it for indoor air pressure, and it pulled off the toupee of one of the high-ranking admirals and ruined it. So part of my punishment is I was assigned to a Skycaptain's ship, and that's when I met the Skycaptain. My relationship to the Skycaptain is pretty bloody fantastic. I'm the ship's engineer. I make sure everything keeps running since I invented most of it. And he walks around not understanding me, pretty sure that I'm speaking in an alien dialect. However, I'm not. I'm one of the few, you know, humans on the ship as far as I can tell. And he believes with all of his heart, which may be the only organ of his that actually works correctly, that I'm speaking in some horrible language.
I don't actually know how to pronounce his name. I think it's like Rainbow McDonald's or something like that. I think it's an ancient name from ancient technology. His parents were probably very bright. He speaks a different language, and I took it upon myself to research that language. And so I act as a translator for him. So if you talk to him at all, please come back to me because I'm kind of an expert.
That damn engineer. He's just a frickin' mongrel, just always trying to one-up me. But you know, I think that he's a little jealous about me and the captain's relationship, and I like that. I like to keep everyone on the toes.
And I remember Crystal getting very angry. I remember. Oh.
The Scottish engineer is someone that challenges me both inside and through my mind healing bands. He is someone who can heal the ship with his hands, yet cannot heal people with his hands, which confuses me. So we are friends in an intellectual sense. We enjoy taking in food into our bodies together. Would I invite him to my chambers for a game of Click-Clack-Dragonine? Ball.
I have this secret that one day, when we're friends, he'll let me ride on his shoulder, and I'll be an extra tall chef. Tall order chef. That was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
The Cumulo Nimbus, in terms of state-of-the-art technology, is that it was at one point state-of-the-art technology. However, now, pretty much standard issue technology. It's like back when it was built, it was one of the first ones that had the collector on it. Now everybody uses the collector, and I think he doesn't know that. And I don't know if he knows how we get water from the clouds. But I'm not gonna tell him.
I will tell you one thing though. He's got the rest of the crew right in his pocket. You know, I'm not fooled by much. I see it all. Straight shooter with my eyeballs right to the point. But the rest of them, they're all enraptured, I would say, with what he calls engineering. But we all know that it's magic. Let's be real.
The way that the condenser collector works is that you can't have a cloud unless it's able to, the water droplets can form around tiny particles in the sky. So what it does is it releases tiny particles, dusts and sand and therefore to create a kind of center, a nucleus for the water to form around, and then we can bring that in. However, if you were to ask anybody else on the ship, they would say magic. The Sky Captain's got kind of a weird rule. He doesn't like books on the ship, which...
Are you talking to Rainbow?
Oh, God.
Hi there. Are you
too
are you
close.
guys talking to Dr. Rainbow?
Nah, thank you.
Yeah. He says he loves me. What a guy. And he's so glad that I finally showed up. You guys haven't been understanding him at all.
This is my life every day.
Yeah.
No matter what I say, he's got to tell everybody something different.
You too, buddy. Yeah, it's just the greatest thing. Yeah, so I will act as the translator for that. That last one was just between us. Yeah, I think this will really help you guys along, and I'm glad to be here. Oh, go ahead. You can. Oh wait. Go ahead and talk about what it's like on the ship. That's how it.
Right. Technically, he can't understand me, so at this point, I can tell you that he might be the person who I hate the most in the entire universe. And he always does this, no matter what I say.
Yeah, it gets a little bit complicated when he starts talking science, you know. I don't really understand the technical terms that he's using. I think it had something to do with magic, and but we all love him. We love Dr. Rainbow, and we're so glad that Dr. Rainbow is here to fix the ship when it breaks.
That is one thing I can do that brings me a lot of joy. It's as long as I put on a happy face, I can say literally anything I want to him. You are the dumbest person I've ever met. I can't believe your parents didn't just sell you.
He just made the greatest joke, but you can't understand it in English. It's one of those things that just doesn't translate. What a guy! Good times.
Thanks.